I would recommend to anyone wanting to understand the universe and our place in it to go back to the ideas of ancient Greece and follow how their ideas to explain our three-dimensional, ever-changing world developed. They rejected the idea of a universe based on the randomness of chaos and developed the concept of spherical cosmology, the idea that the entire cosmos emanates from one original sphere that became the foundation of cosmic movements. For them, this is not a one-time event, like our concept of the Big Bang, but is something that is continuously happening. That potential for our ever-changing world of things coming and going is arising out of spherical geometry. This is logical because an interior of a sphere is naturally three-dimensional, giving us our dynamic geometry of everyday life. The other fundamental concept they developed was the union of opposites. This was similar to the concept of positive and negative charge in modern physics. They believed the underlying principle behind all the diversity of life arises from one constant tension between two opposites, and that the union of opposites arises out of the same one principle operating in the universe, a deeper, unchanging structure of reality that our ever-changing world is based upon. They believed this unifying principle of diversity is something material that could be touched and seen as part of an objective reality. After much debate, fire was chosen as the material of this unifying principle. Their concept of ever-living fire is a cosmic reserve or potential out of which things arise and into which they perish. Their concept of fire was similar to the concept of energy in modern physics. We can think of the one ever-living fire as the energy that forms the music of the spheres, the unfolding dance of celestial spheres that forms the motion of the planets to follow geometrically perfect circles. Once Kepler discovered that the planets move in elliptical orbits, it was easy to disregard these scientific ideas. But if we take a deeper look at Kepler's second law of planetary motion, as a planet moves along its path, it sweeps out equal area segments in an equal time. Therefore, the planets move faster near the Sun and slower when the distance increases. There is a form of geometrical symmetry, but the symmetry seems to be broken by the elliptical orbit. In this theory, explained in these videos, the energy and momentum of the planets form the elliptical orbits by breaking spherical symmetry. If the planets' orbits were circular, there would be no variation in speed or distance from the Sun. We would have perfect symmetry in movement, space, and time. Spherical geometry can also be seen in the inverse square law of gravitational and electromagnetic fields. The idea that spherical geometry is fundamental in the dynamic structure of the universe is supported by Huygens' principle of 1670 that says every point on a light wavefront has the potential for a new spherical light wave. In this theory, each point on the wavefront represents a potential photon-electron interaction or coupling. The spherical surface forms a boundary condition or manifold for the movement of positive and negative charge within our ever-changing world. We have photon-electron interactions continuously transforming potential energy into the kinetic energy of matter in the form of electrons as an uncertain, probabilistic future comes into existence.